Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 3, our final day of riding here in Nemo. And it's gonna be another epic one. It rained last night again, and now it's sunny again. I can't believe our luck with this weather. It's just absolutely amazing. So let me give you a little bit of a rundown here on the Black Hills for our final day. It's not a very big area. The Black Hills National Forest is relatively small. Custer State Park is relatively small. There's not just a ton of acres here, but the amount of miles of single track and 2-track like ATV stuff here is like unprecedented. I've never been anywhere with such a high concentration of trails. It's just crazy, like riding along in this beautiful black dense forest, and then bam, there's another trail, bam, there's another trail crossing your trail. It's just absolutely incredible. There's no names on any of them. They're all just numbered. The locals might have names for them, I don't know, but on the map they're just numbers, 62, 35, 68, 59. I don't know what that means, but and the best maps that I've been able to find are either the MVUM, so motor vehicle use map from the Forest Service. Those are free and you can download to Avenza, or the Black Hills recreation map that you can download for Avenza. They're both totally free. There's different ones for like northern, middle, and southern hills. Whatever, get the one you need, or get all of them, because like I said, they're free. Fire up your phone and go for a ride. It's just amazing. Like, the guys I'm with have been coming here for years and years and years, so they know their way around. That helps us a lot. But even then, there's so many trails out here. We stop at a lot of intersection, pull phones out, looking at maps, trying to figure out where we're going and what we're doing, where we want to head. But yeah, I highly recommend riding up here. I think it gets really hot later in the summer. But right now it's absolutely perfect. It's still spring here, even though it's kind of summery back home. The snow's kind of just left here. We're just so much further north. And yeah, I mean, look at this place. This is awesome. A couple years ago, we stayed in that house over there. It's got room for like 6 or 8 folks. And I want to say it was $180 a night, so split 6 ways. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. These little cabins are great for like a small family. It's just kind of 2 rooms with room for 4 or so people. And the camping has been brilliant. I mean, it's it's not like we're not wilderness camping. That's not the point. We're riding dirt bikes. But the camping's been great. $35 a night, and hookups and everything, and it's just been great. I just want to thank the Nemo Guest Ranch. All right, enough talking right now. We got a day worth of riding to do, so I'm gonna go make some coffee and get ready for this day. This is gonna be so good, so good. All right, guys, last day of riding here in Nemo, South Dakota. We're meeting some friends over at the Sugar Shack, and a bunch of the other guys are just gonna drive over or take the road over on their bikes. I can't do that. I gotta take trails, so we're gonna go jump back on some cool trails, have some fun. Join me. It's gonna be one heck of a good day. guys, so we're meeting up with some friends. And yeah, we're gonna see some new trails. There's the Sugar Shack. It's gonna be a good day, boys. Brady, what do you think?
Dirt bikes.
Dirt bikes.
Dirt bikes. Game bag. Just drag it that way a little bit.
Yeah, hang on. All right.
Good.
I'm Morgan, by the way.
Morgan, Mark.
Nice to meet you, Mark.
All right.
I was gonna say I just wait and we'll wait.
Yeah, when we get to places like this, just make sure the guy behind you sees you to go across.
Yeah.
Someone's taking a little hard on the beeve. The beeve fell down.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Germs, they're taking it pretty hard on the beeve.
Already?
Oh. That is fun.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Good.
All right. Got a drink at Johnson Siding. Heading out for more awesomeness. That's the thing about the Black Hills. There's a ton of little places to get gas, or something to drink, something to eat. Just a cool, cool place to ride. You're my hero! You all right? I was like, he's going, and then I heard, oh, no.
I clipped a tree with a bark buster, and that was.
I was like, okay, he might be able to. And then all I heard was,
nope. Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, it was a bark buster to a tree, and the next thing I knew, I'm like laying on the ground.
Your bike throws some rocks.
Yeah. I know, this tire's stupid.
You can't even ride close to you because you just get peppered the whole time.
I know, it's just like, it just grabs them and throws them back. It's like it's like a hand back there. What's that?
It's not the.
It has nothing to do with this.
No. Looks like some of your lugs are about to be torn off.
Yeah, that's Brent. It's got 100 and, what has it got? Come on. It's got 120 miles on it, and it looks like that.
It looked good after the first day. It was like brand new.
Yeah, it's starting to show its age, but as good as it sticks, like whatever. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Yeah, dude, so that's that trail they were supposed to be on. Okay. That goes down that way. I bet you anything just up here going off the other side, there's got to be something. That was cool. so much for joining me for this really special, super fun experience out here in South Dakota. I honestly cannot recommend this area enough. Right now I'm standing at Ash Point, and directly behind me is Nemo, South Dakota. There's a really cool ATV trail that comes up here, and I guess there's supposed to be a flag up here somewhere. Ooh, right there. I bet that is the hole that it normally goes in. What an awesome time. I just want to take this video to kind of talk about what we ran on the bike for the whole weekend, and how it all did, because I know you guys are going to be asking questions. I really appreciate that, and if you have any more questions, make sure you comment below. You know, like I said, anything you want to know about, let me know. I'd be happy to let you know. So I brought the 2018 KTM 250 XCW that we called Daisy. Prepped her like normal, changed the oil, got the air filter clean, all that good stuff. Did not change the jetting for here compared to Montrose, Colorado. Montrose is just at about 6,000 feet, just a little under. This is maybe 1,000 feet lower than that down there in Nemo, but we're probably up almost 1,000 feet. So the Black Hills, I don't know what they top out at, but they're not very high, but they're also not that low. So I didn't change a bit of jetting. Running a 380 main jet, 32.5 pilot, JD needle, red in the number 2 spot, and the bike was spot on, perfect all weekend, no problems, great gas mileage, never had an issue with gas, never had to fill up with gas. I carried oil with me just in case, but never had to. Let's see, really the only other changes, guys, I want to talk about are the IRC IX09W IX09W Dakota tires. So honestly, this tire didn't look like this until, like, no joke, like 20 minutes ago, and all the knobs started coming off. But I can say that that thing hooks up like, I don't know, I don't know that I've had a tire hook up quite that good. I've run the Ibex, I've run Shinko Cheaters, I've never run a Trials tire, because well, that's not true. I ran a Trials tire years and years ago. I don't like them. But the Tusk Recon, I've run that. That thing is brilliant. I did run it on the tubeless on the rear. I couldn't bring myself to run tubeless on the front. I'm glad I didn't. If you watched in a couple days ago in a video, you see Isabella changing or fixing a flat on the front tubeless. Fortunately, it's just a plug and no big deal, but seriously, I don't even want to deal with that. So I ran tubeless. I had no problems. I got to say that, even though I kind of don't want to say it. But I will also say that I ran 15 pounds in that thing. You can see that it's stiff. I didn't do the whole lower it down to 6 pounds thing. Yeah, I just didn't want to take a chance, and I'm glad, because the Black Hills of South Dakota are filled with really sharp rocks. I mean, there's amazing, beautiful, buttery single track with no rocks, and then there's a ton of freaking rocks, and a lot of them are really sharp. This stuff right here is like limestone, and that would just shred a tire if you weren't careful. So let's take a look at the front. It's the same one, the IX09 Dakota. It obviously held up better. I've got it mated up with a soft mousse, so obviously no issues with that, no flats, no nothing. And honestly, I really like that tire with the soft mousse. Is actually a really good setup. I definitely recommend that, especially if you're going to be in a place with lots of logs and kind of slippery. I would say the Black Hills are pretty slippery when they have water. Pretty slippery when they have water in them, which we did. Fortunately, we were lucky enough to have very little dust and awesome conditions, but we definitely had some water. So that thing did great. I really didn't have any issues getting over logs. If I didn't get the front wheel all the way up, it hit and just went straight. So I was really happy with that. Yeah, what else can I say? I got the carbon up cover is still holding up good. I haven't taken any real big hits to it. I got some sort of leak there. It's probably because of the O-ring.
SRT pipe, guys, I can't stress enough how much I like those, mainly because of how cheap they are. Because if you're riding the rocks and you're not very good at riding the rocks like me, then you'll end up with bent pipes a lot, and it gets expensive. Even though we can blow them out with the Hydroforce system, it doesn't always work, and I bend them fast enough that it doesn't matter. They're also really tough. This one's definitely pretty much done. If you take a look, it's definitely getting pretty flat down in there, but you know, the bike still runs good, so I can't tell any difference. I mean, whatever. This seat, I got lots of comments on the seat this weekend. Guys are like, oh, I hate those things, I read blah blah blah. Honestly, I love this thing. The Acerbis X seat has been awesome. I don't have any issues with like monkey butt or any of that stuff. It doesn't let me slide back because of these ribs back here. Also, when I'm up here turning, you know, if I put my butt up here to make a sharp turn or something like that, I don't feel like I'm sliding around too much, and it's indestructible. Like, you can freaking like drop this thing on a ton of rocks, whatever, and there's no cover. It's just all one piece. So I really like that. Another thing that was actually really important this weekend were the flex handlebars. Thank you, Fastco. These are amazing. I had other guys riding with the Mako 360s. They love those. I might just do a test on one of those. I might just buy one just to do it. Robert Granger gave me one, and I didn't get it put on, and I gave it to another guy who worked for me who doesn't work for me anymore. So that's kind of a bummer. But flex bars, such a key thing for the real rocky, jarry stuff. Kept my wrist in good shape. Never had to use the Moto minded headlight. Fortunately, that was good. And everything else is pretty awesome. Yeah, I want to say thanks to DDC Racing for the rear sprocket. Thank you so much, Nate. That thing is holding up like a champ. I mean, it still looks basically brand new with lots and lots of hours on it. And honestly, not the best maintenance on my part. No, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, running FMF spark arrestor. It's the Turbine Core 2.1 or whatever, the newest, coolest one. I actually got it used from a buddy of mine who sold his two-stroke, so slapped that on here. Yeah, guys, awesome time. Seriously, you gotta look up Nemo, South Dakota. Book a cabin or a camp space down at the Nemo Guest Ranch and come here and ride. The Avenza maps, I'll put links in the description of this video for all the Avenza maps that I used for the area. They've got a great recreation map, shows all the single track, all the motorized two-track, pretty much every trail that's motorized, and it's really good. And with the Avenza app and the GPS, it's really easy to kind of keep track of where you are and all that stuff. It's just been great. You can also track your mileage. Let's take a look mileage wise what we got here. So for the weekend we got 142.9 miles, so that's what 142 miles of really rocky stuff looks like on that tire. I just want to keep touching on that tire. It's still working really good, and I just gotta say, there are so many times this weekend I was so happy I had a super gummy tire on. The Tusk might have been a better financial choice because they're $56 or $59, whatever they are, and they hook up pretty darn good, and they last a lot longer. But yeah, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everything that you guys do. I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, all the subscribes. You guys are awesome. If you like what we're doing here, if you like what you just seen and you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. It really makes a big difference. It's free and it helps us build this channel. We're trying to spread this gospel of two wheels. I want to take more trips like this and get you guys more information in places like this. To do that, I'm going to need more time and more money. And you guys subscribing and sharing this with your friends and giving us a thumbs up is what helps with that. So I love you guys. Get out, spread the gospel of two wheels, and I hope, like always, the things that I'm doing out here in the shop, wherever, are inspiring you to go ride your dirt bikes. I don't lie.